morning, everyone. I'm going to give everyone a few minutes to clock in to make sure they're doing roll call. Don't forget first name, last name, school, and time. I know I tell y'all that a lot, but we just want to make sure that you're getting your attendance well. Good afternoon, I guess. I was going to say good morning, but good afternoon. I am excited to share a little bit of knowledge about history with you. So that's what we're going to do today. Good afternoon, everyone. So what you're going to need for this class is the, Katie just sent out the email. It is the definitions with chemistry worksheet. So what we're going to do is I'm going to let everyone roll call. We're going to give you a few minutes to work on it, and then I will go over the answers and the definitions with you guys. And yes, you are turning this in. So we're just going to give everyone a few minutes to clock in. Make sure that you have a pencil or pen and then that worksheet. If you don't have that worksheet, that is okay. Make sure that you email either Katie to get that. It's a good question. You need to write the answers and the questions to get full credit for this assignment. So for those of you who don't have a printer, that's okay. That's totally fine. It took me, I wrote all of them down and it took me about 15 minutes. So, I mean, it's not a lot. It's 20 questions. They're just definitions. You can, if you use your book, it'll be super, super, super easy. So you can use anything you would like. It's the one that says chemistry definitions, and the first question starts off with blank is a measure of mass per volume. You should have just got emailed it like 10, 15 minutes ago. So we're just going to let everyone clock in. And if my video kind of starts getting a little funky during while I'm giving y'all the answers, it's okay. You can just replay the video. It's no big deal. Jazzy, no, this is not the definitions that y'all did yesterday. And it's just a little Word document that y'all got in the email. Joel, that's a good question. So we are going to do this together. What is going to happen is that I am going to let y'all, I'm going to log off once we get roll call in and I've answered all your questions. I'm going to give y'all about 15, 20 minutes to work on it. Or for those of you who don't have a printer, I'm going to give you 15 to 20 minutes just to write down at least the definitions, not the words. There is a word bank. I gave y'all a word bank so that way it's not crazy. You know, if you want to guess, you can, and we will go over the right words, the right answers whenever we come back. So I'll give y'all about 15, 20 minutes to get everything because that's how long it took me to write all these down. So I'm going to give y'all a little bit of time for those of you who don't have a printer because I understand. I don't have one either, so I write everything down too. Mabry, I would just stay clocked in if you want. I'm just going to mute it, and y'all are just going to look at this beautiful, little arrow drawing that my mom made. I would stay clocked in so that way you know whenever we come back. Kayla, yes, you guys are turning it in. You are turning this in at 2 p.m., no later than 2 p.m. today, to me. So you're going to email this. You're going to take pictures of your handwritten assignment and email it to me. So no later than 2. I don't do any late work. I'm a hard teacher. So just make sure that everyone has their roll call. I'm going to make sure that everyone has the sheet, and no worries if you don't, just email. I know Katie's on the thread right now, so if you don't have the sheet, it's okay. It's a little fill in the blank with a word bank. So I'm going to give you all about 15, 20 minutes once everyone kind of clocks in and gets situated, knows the instructions, and then we're going to come back on here and we're going to go over the real answers for it. So not a hard live. It's kind of fun. You know, I love chemistry actually because chemistry is in everything. And we don't think, we're like, really, why do we have to know chemistry? Chemistry is in everything. Chemistry is in shampoos, you know, the pH of perm solution. Why do we need to use certain types of shampoos? Because the acidity in some and the basicity in the others. Like, it's very, 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 it is very important. So chemistry is very important to know, especially because, you know, we need to know that the basic elements in things to create. It's a fun experience, and we'll learn a lot more about it whenever we go over the worksheet. So no worries. I think everyone has clocked in. So I'm going to give y'all about 15, 20 minutes, maybe 25. I'll see where y'all are at in the comments. I'll be checking the comments. I'm going to see where you guys are at, so that way it doesn't take that long. This is just a 20-question little worksheet. Just go ahead, write it, fill it in, and we will go over the answers shortly. So I'm going to give everyone a little bit of time to do it. This is Jade. She's one of my kitties. She's actually one that likes to be held a little bit. I'm just going to let everyone get back on. She has a little pink collar that has little cactuses on it. She's so cute. Yeah. Isn't that right? So I was just like, okay, I'll adopt the both. She's like, great, here. I was like, okay. But it's a good thing because they have their playmates. So, okay. So is everyone ready? I see that a lot of people are. So let's get back into chemistry. So the reason why we talk about chemistry, the reason why chemistry is so important is, first of all, chemistry is it deals with the identification of the substances in which matter is composed of. So why is chemistry so important? Who cares about chemistry, right? Chemistry is actually really cool because chemistry is in literally everything we do. Everything. So chemistry is in breathing. Oh. Didn't stand on me. So chemistry is in breathing. Chemistry is in whenever you eat food and digest it, that your food is taken apart. Chemistry is in everything that we do. So let's get into some chemistry. You know I love your participation, so keep on participating if you know the answer to number 1. If you just want to slide into those comments and put the answer, what you think it is, it doesn't matter if it's right or wrong. Just I love to see y'all's participation and see what you guys think. So, oh yes, I love it. So, I might have to scoot back because I'm writing on the handy dandy whiteboard. Number 1, the measure of mass per volume. A lot of you have it correct. Number 1 is density. Yes, I love you guys' participation. Just keep commenting what you think. Number 1 is density. Look at y'all brainiacs. I tried not to make this sheet too hard. Yes, perfect. So whenever we talk about density, it's a measure of mass per unit. Let's put this in hairstylist a little bit more easily. So if someone has dense hair, really dense hair, doesn't that mean their hair is really, really, really thick and there's a lot of weight to it? Yes. So think of it density like that in terms of hairstyling. Whenever we have really, really dense hair, it's just really, really thick. So, you know, that might be a little easier for you to understand density a little bit better. Okay, number 2. Number 2. Do y'all have number 2? Oh, there you go. Perfect. Okay, so blank of matter are density, specific gravity, odor, color, and taste. So of course these would have to be the physical properties, because physical properties are properties that you can already see, that I could just sit a rock here on the table and I could tell you the color it is just by looking at it. You know, I could smell the rock, but I don't think rocks have specific smells. So, so number 2 is physical property. Number 2, physical properties. So whenever we're talking about certain elements, you know, we say it is an odorless gas. That means we can't smell it. We say, Miles said sulfur. Sulfur smells. Yes, it does, and it does not smell good at all. You're right, Miles. You are definitely right on that one. Sulfur stinks. So, you know, the physical properties. Let's take sulfur. Sulfur stinks. It has a yellow color, like a yellow kind of like mustardy color, like a light mustard. It just looks like a pumice stone. So it's Miles said it's soft. Yes, it is very soft. It's like chalky almost if you crush it. It stinks. So what we can see and smell and use our five senses to do. So number 3. I'm gonna give you all a second to just comment in your comment section. I know some of you are writing, so it's okay. Maybe a few seconds. Just write them down. I love to see y'all's participation. Makes me happy. There you go. Yeah. It's okay if you get them wrong. Chemistry is very hard. I understand completely. So yeah, y'all are getting them right though. There we go. Yeah, perfect. Try to go slow so that way some of y'all can write them in. Great, guys, good job. Number 3 is the chemical properties. Perfect. So number 3 refers to the ability of a substance to react with outer substances and the conditions under which it reacts. So this, so whenever we have conditions and under it reacts, that means, is it hot outside? Is it cold? Is it room temperature, like 70 degrees Fahrenheit? Like what is the conditions and also the ability of substance to react with other substance? A chemical reaction could be baking soda or vinegar, you know? So chemical properties, it's just why it reacts. So perfect, you guys are so smart. Love it. All right, number 4. Number 4 should be really easy. Number 4 is a colorless, odorless, tasteless gas, and it is the lightest element on the periodic table. So it's just the lightest element. You guys have got it. Yeah. Just going to give you all a second because I know some of you guys are writing. So I'm going to give you a second to participate and comment. Very good, guys. Look at y'all's brainiacs. Y'all's high school teachers will be so proud. Your high school chemistry teachers will be so proud of you guys. Number 4 is hydrogen. Perfect. You guys are so awesome. So let's talk about hydrogen for a little bit. Hydrogen's, its little symbol is H2. So some things that we have hydrogen in is, of course, everyone knows this one, water. Its symbol is H2O. So that means to make water, we have to have 2 hydrogens and 1 oxygen. So hydrogen. Number 5. What is number 5? Sorry, I had to hold the cap. 5. Number 5. I'm going to give you all a few seconds to comment. I know some of you guys are writing, so it's okay. I understand. I'll give you all a few seconds. Miles is correct. Helium is teeny tiny, tinier, heavier than hydrogen. So hydrogen is the lightest element. So Number 5, you guys are correct, is oxygen. Its symbol right here is O2. So if you see a big O, that means oxygen. So let's talk about water again. So it's 2 hydrogens, H2, and then we have an O for oxygen. Let's do number 6. Great job, you guys. Look at y'all brainiacs go. Let's do number 6. Number 6 is a colorless gaseous element found free in the air. It forms about 4/5 of the air in the Earth's atmosphere. And I'm even going to write the little symbol for you guys. You guys are correct. It's nitrogen. Good job, guys. I love the part. N, capital N2 is its symbol. Perfect. Let's go to number 7, guys. Number 7. What is number 7, you guys? Number 7. Yes, you guys are correct. Perfect. Number 7 is air. So air is a gaseous mixture that makes up Earth's atmosphere. So air, it's what all we breathe. Air. Wonderful, you guys. Or as they would say in German, wunderbar. Sorry. What is number 8, you guys? Number 8 is the most abundant of all substances, composing about 75% of the Earth's surface and about 65% of the human body. You guys are correct. It is water. H2O, water. Yeah, look at y'all smarty pants. Water is very important. Our body is made up of 60% of it. So whenever we sweat, sometimes we sweat water. So we have to replenish all of our water in our bodies. The more you know. Water. Perfect. Okay, number 9. Number 9. Katie said y'all are doing amazing. Yes, y'all are doing amazing. There y'all go. Yes. Number 9 is a compound of hydrogen and oxygen. So hydrogen peroxide. See, H right here, hydrogen. It takes 2 hydrogens and 2 oxygens to create hydrogen peroxide. Great job, you guys. Chemistry 101. Perfect. We're going to do a little bit harder one. So number 10. What is number 10? Number 10 are compounds consisting of carbon, oxygen, hydrogen, and nitrogen. Great job, guys. Number 10 is amino acids. I'm going to give you a little example of an amino acid. C2H5NO2. So amino acids are pretty much building blocks of polypeptides and proteins. So we're eating amino acids whenever we eat protein, steak, I know, everyone. I said that was such a Texas accent, steak. Just to give you all a little hint. So great job, you guys. What is number 11? You guys should get this one. This one's like Chemistry 101. Perfect. Yes, there we go. Great job, you guys. Number 11 is atoms. Atoms are the smallest complete unit of an element. Perfect, you guys. Keep it up. Let's do number 12. 1, 2, 12. Great job, you guys. So number 12 is they have positive electrical charge and identify the atom. You guys are correct. It is protons. Remember, protons positive, PP. Positive protons. Protons. The way I would remember, positive, pro. Can anyone tell me number 13? 1, 3. Number 13. Number 13, they have no electrical charge. This determines the weight of an atom. Very good, you guys. It's neutrons. Great job. Neutrons, just like Jimmy Neutron. Y'all ever watch that show? Love it. Neutrons. Perfect. Number 14. Under certain circumstances, they make it possible for atoms to unite with other atoms to form bonds. Y'all are correct. It is electrons. So electrons, just a little bit of facts, some electrons. So basically they can form compounds. Electrons can help form compounds. So a compound, very easy. A compound is just like water, H2O. That's a compound because it's two elements combining to make a new substance. So electrons help with that. Perfect. Number 15. Number 15 is fun. I love number 15. It's really fun to learn about. I love your little chemistry emoji, Amber. It's cute. Okay, so number 15 deals with all matter that is living or once living, including fossils, at one time with carbon present. That is super, super important. This term has to have carbon present in order to be. So, such as plants and animals. So, you guys are correct. Organic chemistry. It's a different chemistry, so you only learn about carbon. I loved organic chemistry. That was super fun to me. Because you get to learn more about plants and the human body and everything. So it's really, don't even get me started on how fun organic chemistry is. My brother took a class in college. We just bounce ideas off each other. Number 16. What is number 16? It studies all matter that is not alive and does not contain carbon, such as rocks, water, and minerals. Wonderful, you guys. Number 16 is inorganic chemistry. So like we were talking about sulfur a lot, sulfur would be under, which is a rock, sulfur would be under inorganic chemistry because it does not contain carbon. All right, number 17. Number 17. There we go. Wonderful. There we go. Yeah, guys, I love the participation. Great job. Keep it up. Wonderful. Yeah. Number 17 are basic substances that cannot be broken down into simpler substances. So you guys are correct. It is elements. Can anyone give me some examples of elements? Anyone give me examples besides the ones we already went over, which is hydrogen and oxygen, you know, nitrogen. You know, can anyone give me some other examples of elements? They're all on the periodic table. All the elements are on the periodic table, so. Ooh, Victoria said phosphorus. Miles said iron. Yeah, iron's symbol is Fe. Potassium, yes. Helium, okay. Sodium, sulfur, and zinc, correct. There we go. Great job, you guys. Now that we know our elements on the periodic table. Miles, this is an avatar. Okay, number 18. You guys make me laugh. I love y'all's comments. There we go. Yeah, y'all are getting it. I love you guys' comments. Oh my God, Allison said, one day the Fire Nation attacked. Oh my gosh, do not go into the intro of Avatar, please. We still have to learn. I love it, you guys, I love it. Yes, y'all are correct. It is the atomic number. Good job, guys. Number 18. So the atomic number, we're gonna give you an example, is oxygen. So its atomic number is 8. So that's where it is on the periodic table. So it is 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hydrogen is 1. So 1 is hydrogen, and then you have 8 oxygen. Pretty simple. Okay, number 19. Number 19. What is number 19? I love you guys' comments. They make me cool. Number 19. There we go. Oh wait, I'm not gonna write this, I'm gonna ask y'all. Y'all are correct. So the measure of acidity or basicity on a scale is the pH scale, number 19. Trick question. Can any of you tell me what pH stands for? Oh, I'm about to go hardcore. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that to y'all. Yeah. Can anyone tell me what pH stands for? Oh my God. I just saw, yes, y'all are correct, potential hydrogen. I just saw Amber's, only the Avatar master of elements could stop them. Yes, you guys are correct. It stands for potential hydrogen. So on a pH scale, you have 1 through 10. So you have 7, 1 through 14, excuse me, sorry. So you have your 1, which is super, super acidic. You have your 7, which is neutral, which is water. And then you have your 14, 7 through 14, which is basic. So to give you some examples, lemon juice is on the lower end. It is acidic. Soap is on the basic end, so it has a higher. Skin is more on the acidic side, on the basic side. So great job, you guys. Potential hydrogen, yes. Destiny said I had to look it up. Potential hydrogen. Perfect. Hey, learning is learning. Okay, so number 20. I didn't write it too well, I'm sorry. Ran out of room. I read the 20 super huge and then the word. You guys are correct. So the measure of how easily a substance will set fire through fire or combustion is combustibility. Yes, great job, guys. Yes, combustibility. Okay, so for those of you who are still writing, I'm going to give y'all a little bit of time. I have gone through all the questions, so, oh my gosh, Miles, the avatar. Okay, so I've given y'all all the answers. All you have to do is turn everything into me at my email by 2 p.m. today. I do not take late work. I'm just letting y'all know. So 2 p.m. today, my email. Make sure that you're doing final roll call. Remember, first name, last name, school, and time. So thank you guys. I love teaching you guys. I just love spreading my nerdiness knowledge to everyone. Don't forget final roll call, guys. Keep going. There we go. Don't forget, it has to be handwritten. It can be printed out with the answers handwritten in them, in the blanks. That's totally fine. Just make sure that your handwriting is on all of it. Make sure that you have your first name, last name, and the date on them, because sometimes when y'all email it to me, you'll forget to put y'all's names. So, yeah. So make sure that you put your name on it before you email it to me. Remember, no later than 2 p.m. today. I was still going on with the avatar stuff. Crazies. Teach you.